June is National Pride Month. For the LGBT community, it's a time to celebrate all they have accomplished in their fight towards equality and a reminder of how much is left to go. On the heels of two historic rulings, NCTV 17's Jordan Abudea spoke with some members of the community who share how politics play into their personal lives.
Almost 44 years to the day of the riots at Stonewall Inn, which spurred the gay rights movement, the Supreme Court struck down the Defense of Marriage Act, which barred same-sex marriages from federal recognition and the hundreds of benefits that go along with it.
I think that's huge. I think that not saying that it's unconstitutional to define marriage in a certain very specific way is a giant gain for the community.
But its impact won't be felt in Illinois. Late last month, the Illinois House failed to bring the same-sex marriage bill to the floor for a vote, leaving the LGBT community here waiting for their chance.
It was a pretty major disappointment the day that the decision was made not to vote, but I haven't seen it really affect people's intent to just keep that work going.
Timothy Sylvia is the pastor of Hope United Church of Christ here in Naperville and has been in a same-sex relationship for almost 10 years. After his salary at the church was cut, he found himself in need of assistance and applied for food stamps.
When I applied for it initially, I was unable to claim him as a part of my family. He actually has been unemployed and was a full-time student and is therefore ineligible for the SNAP program. So the process through the state of Illinois, we are simply seen as two individuals sharing a home.
Carin Silkaitis is the head of the theater department at North Central College. She and her partner have a civil union, but it's only recognized in the state of Illinois.
We just talked about this the other night because we're taking a road trip this weekend. So if we're in a different state, that state will not recognize our civil union. And if one of us something were to happen to one of us in this other state, we're technically not related at all.
For the people I spoke with, acceptance to be who they are is their #1 priority.
You know, if we could do away with celebrating individual groups in particular months or days, I think that would be wonderful. If we could all just sort of live life and celebrate day to day.
So I don't think that marriage equality is the end-all be-all thing. I think that just equality is the end-all be-all thing. And that sexuality shouldn't even come into question.
I'm Jordan Abudea reporting for Naperville News 17.
Supporters are hoping Illinois legislators bring up the same-sex marriage bill for a vote when they return to Springfield in the fall.